What's going on, y'all? It's K-Star here, man, with This, That, and the Third podcast, as you can see. Well, you probably can't see, but I'm in my closet right now. Pretty dope spot. I be chilling in here. I don't really have that many clothes in here for my clothes out there, my drawers and stuff like that. So I just be chilling in here for. But I decided I'd be chilling here. I might as well record a video in here. So today, we're going to be doing the next episode of our book recommendation joint. Let's see if that focus. Yeah. We already talked about this book one time in a video called Essentialism. But I'm going to really break down like the book itself. So this book is called Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less by Greg McKeown. I don't know who that nigga is. But this was a really good book. So on the back, I'm going to read. I read the back before I read. It says, have you ever found yourself stretched too thin? Do you simultaneously feel overworked and underutilized? Are you often busy but not productive? Do you feel your time is constantly being hijacked by other people's agendas? And if you answer yes to any of these questions, then the way out is the way of the essentialist. So pretty much, like if you watched the last video, not the last video, but if you watched the video where we were talking about essentialism and essentially what essentialism is, then you already know this. But pretty much essentialism is the idea that you do what's important so that you can get everything else done. You take the most important things in your life. You take what's making you the most money, what's bringing you the most peace, what's serving you the best, what's giving you the most benefits. You take that, and that's where you put your energy towards, rather than trying to put your energy towards everything. So what a lot of people do, and really why I read this book was because I'm somebody that, especially last school year and the school year before, I wanted to do everything. Like everything under the sun. If it was possible to do it, I wanted to do it. And I realized, like, yeah, it was really fun being able to do everything, and it was really cool, like, you know what I'm saying, doing everything. But then I realized it got to a point where it was like, damn, I don't even got no time to do nothing for me. Like, I'm doing everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking all this time doing other things for other people, and I'm taking every role, and it's great, and I'm getting all these benefits, but I'm not really enjoying it no more. So I was like, what can I do? What can I do? And then I found this book in my mom's bookshelf called Essentialism. And so one of the main points in the book that they reiterate a lot is that you put your focus towards the important things, like the top most important things. So the 80-20 rule, 80% of your profit, 80% of your benefits are going to come from 20% of your efforts. So like when you're a brand owner and you want to see, okay, what direction should I be going in? Like, okay, what should my target audience be? What do people really fuck with? You're really probably going to see like 20% of your clients are going to be the consistent ones. And those 20% of your clients are probably going to have something in common. Like 20% of your clients may be models, but those are the ones that are consistent. Like if you're a photographer. Or like if you have 5 goals that you want to do, one of those goals is probably, because that's 20% of 100. One of those goals is probably going to lead you to the success of the other 5 goals. Of the other 4 goals, leading you to be able to control and achieve all 5. So what the essentialism, like it says right here, essentialism isn't about getting more done in less time. It's about getting only the right things done. So you may get offered a job, and you may get, you know what I'm saying, you may get offered this job that allows you to make this amount of money, and it's a pretty good opportunity. A lot of people would say yes to a pretty good opportunity. But what essentialism, what Greg McKeown talks about in this book is that you only need and you only should be doing the things that you're fully invested in and that really align with your mission and really go into who you are as a person, like the things that make sense. So everything in life is a trade-off, right? To get into the book, everything we do is a trade-off. So when you are doing something, there's something else that you're not doing when you're doing this. So for example, like right now, I'm recording this video, right? That is something that I want to be doing, right? I'm recording this video. Instead of recording this video, I could be watching TV. I could be on campus talking to people. I could be asleep. I could be doing literally anything else, right? And the things that I could be doing may be beneficial, right? I may be on the promenade and I may do something where I'm led to meet somebody that's going to set me up for something in the future. Or I may be asleep and I may just get some really good rest and that's going to set me up for my night. Whatever. But I'm recording this video. So when I record this video, I have that trade-off, right? Where I'm doing something where I could be doing something else. What a lot of people try to do and what a lot of people attempt is to cut out the sacrifices in their life. Or they try to, okay, maybe I can make the least amount of sacrifices possible, or I'm going to do whatever has the least amount of trade-offs. But in reality, everything has a trade-off. We live in a world of duality. So we live in a world where there are opposites. We live in a world where there are other possibilities other than what you do. So, like I said, I could be doing something else right now, like sleeping, or I could be doing something else right now. But I'm choosing to do this right here. And when you understand that trade-off aspect of life, and when you understand that everything could be replaced with something else, it really drives home the idea of the essentialism. It really drives home the idea of doing only the important things. Because if before I do everything, right? I didn't think about this before I recorded this video. But before I record this video, if I thought to myself, okay, what could I be doing instead? When I record this video, what are the other things that I have to do on my to-do list? What are the other things that I could be doing right now? When you go through that checklist and say, okay, I could be asleep right now, getting rest, okay. This video is more important than that, though. I could be outside talking to people, and then I can record the video later, but this video is more important than that. You realize while you're doing that trade-off list that what you're doing is the most important thing. And if what I wanted to do was take a nap instead of reading this book, as I go through that trade-off list and realize, okay, I could be recording a video right now instead of taking a nap, which I don't really need. Then I'll realize, okay, what I was going to do isn't the most essential thing to be doing right now. I'm still going to get that sleep later tonight, and I'm still going to be able to talk to people outside later today, but getting this video done right now is the most important thing to do right now. And getting that video done, like if, just using the example of sleeping, talking to people. If sleeping, talking to people, and getting this video done are the three things on my to-do list, I need to not worry about trying to do all three at one time. So I need to not worry. I need to not try to record a video while I'm outside talking to people and then just take a rest while I'm out there. No, because you're not going to be able to get any of those three things done at their highest potential, right? People try to cram things. People try to work super hard, like I used to do, just do everything, because they don't understand the way of the essentialist, which is to work smarter and not harder. So the idea of the trade-offs is one that is driven home a lot in this book. Another thing that is driven with this essentialist mind, it's a mindset. This essentialism lifestyle is a mindset. So right here, this page is open to. A non-essentialist assumes that the best case scenario will happen, and they focus on execution, and it forces you to execute at the last minute, right? They just automatically assume that the best case scenario will happen. For essentialists, they build in a buffer for unexpected events, and they practice with extreme and early preparation. So with anything that you do, the essentialist understands, and going back to that trade-off and not doing everything, only doing the best things, an essentialist will understand, okay, I can't, if I'm trying to do everything, I will not be able to prepare for everything in the way that I need to. Or if I'm trying to do every little thing to a T, I'm going to mess something up along the lines if I'm overfilling my plate. You dig what I'm saying? But what the essentialist is going to do is they say, okay, this is my job right now. This is what I need to be doing. I'm going to get this right here done today and worry about everything else later, right? When you're able to take certain things off of your mind and you're able to put all of your energy, all of your focus into one singular thing, you're able to achieve that faster, right? Rather than if you're stretching yourself thin, putting your energy towards 7 different goals at one time, you're never going to achieve any of those 7. Rather than if you have 7 goals, put this one goal to the forefront, put these other 6 to the side, put your 100% effort into this goal right here. Because you won't only achieve that goal faster, but you'll be more present in the process of achieving that goal. So you'll learn certain things through that process of achieving this goal right here that will carry you into that second goal out of your 7. So now everything you learned from that first goal, you're able to apply it to goal number 2. So not only are you present in goal number 2, but you have so much more, you have such a vast amount of knowledge that you learned from goal number 1 to carry into goal number 2. Now you achieve goal number 2 faster than you would have if you were stretching yourself thin. So now you're achieving all of these 7 goals one by one in a faster rate than if you tried to do them all at one time. That's really what essentialism is. Like, you can do everything that you have your mind set to. You can achieve all of these big things, but it's about going one at a time. It's about prioritizing, taking that step back to say, okay, is my heart really into this? Do I really want to be doing this? Is this something that I can really see myself wanting to do even when I don't feel like it? Is it something that when times get tough and I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this shit no more. Is this something that you can pull your mind back to? Can you discipline yourself to say, okay, this is what I want to get done. This is what I need to get done, and get it done. So that's a brief overview of essentialism. Again, I already talked about this book. Drew and I already talked about this book in the last video, so there's not really much more to say about it, but y'all go get that. Greg McKeown, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, sorry, Brady. But it's Essentialism, the Disciplined Pursuit of Less. And this was episode 2 of our book recommendation playlist series, whatever you want to call it. I'm K-Star with this, that, and the third, and I'm out.